pixel starships. So for those of you that are new and maybe are not familiar with this game, so this game is actually a space game. It's actually a little bit of a pixel game. So the graphics is not your best so-called design, but it's a kind of what I call retro type game that is very cute. So has a lot of different things going on. So basically the way this game works is you have ships. For example, you have a ship, your ship. Your ship, you can put designs on it on the outside, and then there's different grades and classes of ships that you have. And then so I have been playing this for over 2 years. I've been pretty high in the rank, so I'm pretty much I think maybe top 1%, so I'm 195. So I've tried to keep it above 5,000. Actually, I don't really have to do too much to be in the 5,000 range. So what I have is my ship is currently under, zoom in a little bit, so the graphics is not that great, so I'm trying to see if I can make the graphics a little bit better. I'm already setting this up at the highest setting possible. Okay, so I'll put a little bit of music and we'll just put at the highest setting possible to give it the best view. Okay, hopefully the graphics is good enough for you guys out there, but basically it's a 2D game. So basically you have little compartments that you build and put in place in the ship. Power, support, offensive weapons, missiles and lasers and different things, turrets and things like that. So very similar to Space Arena, so it's like a little space game that you put compartments and you put crew members. These crew members have different skill sets. Some, like for example, this cat is designed to kill people or kill anybody that may attack very fast. So it has a lot of different ways of unique styles to play. So my ship is kind of a hybrid type build. I have offensive weapons for attacking, and I got a teleporter. And the funny thing is, there's a teleporter in this game where you can teleport into other opponent's ship, where your crew member would attack them and destroy their compartments and neutralize them from attacking you. And then you have also this one compartment here on the top is the hangar right here. This one, the hangar, and you put crew members in it to launch crafts, so the crafts would attack the enemy and destroy the compartment. So I'll show you some battles here. We'll do a battle. Let me see if I can borrow some crew and then get some in there. So these are really weak crew to borrow, but we'll just borrow what we can get. I kind of like a HP crew. The only reason is because HP or weapon crew. Because weapons, like this guy is really good. Weapons with the crew members, if they have a weapon or HP for defending or repairing, and then the weapons is for helping with your missiles or your lasers to shoot faster. So the guys that I have on my ship, I have a whole bunch of people that I'm leveling up, like at least 6-7 people. So my ship is actually not at the best shape at the moment. So I'm just depending on, people a little bit weaker, and my crew members can warp in and destroy them, and then to prevent them from damaging me big enough. So normally I would replace them with a lot stronger groups of crew members, but I just have a bunch of these crews that I'm leveling up. So I'll show you some of my stronger crew, like this one. Okay, so this is a Lilith. It's basically my weapons crew. So you can see it has 59 weapons and trained it to 83%. So the only way I got this one to this high was I use a legendary piece of what do you call it? Instant training. What it does is you drink it and it automatically trains you to the top level. So this one can be made a few different ways. This is actually one of the best crews in the whole game, and you can build. The only way you can get it is you have to build and combine 2 different crews of lower levels to get it. So I trained this one for weapons, so it basically sticks in the weapons compartment all the time. And and you can train this one to have a high ability to go and board other ships, like a high HP to board other ships, because it has 12 ability. His ability is called critical attack. What it does is when he shoots it off the critical attack, it can damage some opponent 12 HP. If the person has 12 HP or less, they just die instantly. So this is a really good crew for that. And then this is similar to the cat. You see my cat here? This one is basically for attacking and killing people. So it has 34. So anybody that has 34 or less life, when he uses this critical attack, he basically kills them instantly. So it's good to train crews for specific use. So this one I try, it's at 72, so I think I can still train this a little bit higher than what it is. So I'm going to try to work at it to see if I can get it to go up to 30 something, 35 or something. So this is a really good crew to have in your arsenal. So I have a couple of these Lilith. I have more in my storage. So this one is not really been trained. I'm kind of considering what I should do with it. So I'm thinking, should I go weapon or should I go attack? I think I have a lot of different attack crew already. So I have another Lilith here in my compartment here. Probably need some more training. I'm gonna send some crew off for some training. Hopefully they'll come back. Okay, so I'm just doing some housekeeping here on the ship. So I got a lot of crazy crews here that I don't really use. I haven't used. So this one is Angry Squid. This is actually not many people have this one. You only have it if you have been in a specific fleet and you were able to win the monthly tournament. So this is one of those times that when the Hydra was not really out of control. I was here in the earlier days when we were able to beat Hydra on a regular basis, but somehow they're always going to the developers and complaining, and they did a lot of crazy stuff. So eventually discouraged a lot of people that were the top players, and they quit the game because Hydra just seems to always manipulate things and try to take advantage. But there were quite a few tournaments that we were easily able to win the tournament by combining forces with some other fleets and get the win. So I mean, there's a lot of good players out there, good ships out there, but this is a unique character that not many people have, and this is like an Angry Squid. So if you have ever looked at a regular squid, I got 2 of these. So it's basically the same version of the regular squid, but it basically doesn't have first aid, but it has critical attack. And if you look at its critical attack, it's pretty strong, it has about 11. So basically it can kill people pretty fast. So it has a lot of good HP for repairing, but it's also got good HP for killing and damaging enemies at the same time. So this is my 2 squids. So this is a unique squid, the Angry Squid. It's a red color, and then this is the green color squid. So I have a bunch of these cats also. Look at the cats. The cats are not that strong. I haven't spent too much time training them because it's the same thing as this cat over here, the Darth Kittis. But I have 5 of these things. But this one has less life, so I decided to use the other one better than this. So I'm working on a few more legendary crew. So some of the best legendary crew, let me show you what they are. So this one I'm actually training. It's going to be done in 3 days. So this one is actually a Sprite. Sprite is actually one of the strongest characters in the game. It's a legendary character. Okay, so it's a very useful character, the Sprite. When it's born, I'll show you guys. I wish I could have built more, but I actually wasted my materials on other different characters, so I wasn't able to build. But I did build 3 of these Galactic Alchemists, and this one is a very powerful character. Basically has a fire damage. What it does is it basically goes into a room and launches a firebomb, and that firebomb just keeps on burning a lot of people alive. But because this one has such high fire resistance, and what it does is instead of destroying itself, that fire actually regenerates it. So anytime you have over 100 fire resistance, it heals you. So this is the strategy a lot of top players use go and burn rooms, and then it actually kills a lot of crew very fast. So some of them have been switching the strategy a little bit to add more fire extinguishers into the rooms. If you have fire extinguishers, it limits the damage and limits the time of those fire bombs that people throw at them. Okay, so I have a couple of these. So this one is almost at 1800, almost at 2000. So I equipped it with a helmet that gives it more fire resistance. So basically it can heal itself when it enters into a room. So let me show you a couple battles here. So we'll just do a couple of battles, see how we do. So we're not in the best shape, so we're not going to fight any ships with higher rank than our ship at the moment. We're going to just be fighting ships that are maybe a little bit lower than our level, because we just want to level up. We don't really want to win. We don't want to go and win and get too high up there, because once you get high up there, people are going to hit you hard later on. So we want to just be able to get some experience. That's all we're looking for. So this is a I don't know what ship is this one. I have no idea what ship this is, but this is I think the Viserion or something. So you can see my crew. You can see the alchemist has warped into the teleporter and basically is destroying it. So you can see when the guns hits it, it basically cannot damage it because the fire is basically healing her in that room. And anybody who walks into that room just gets burned alive easily. So nobody was able to survive that attack. So basically you can see it wiped out that room, all the characters. But this guy has a bunch of crew training anyway. It's kind of like what I'm doing. So this ship is no match for my ship. We both have crew training. So we leveled up a couple of our crew. So okay, we'll let this load back and we'll level them up, and we'll do maybe do 2 more battles, and we'll see how we do. Do a repair. Skip that guy. He's higher than us. We'll skip all the guys that are higher. I know which guys I can beat and which ones I can't. Some of them I can't really beat because they basically invested a lot more money than I have into this thing. So basically they got really good gear and a lot of good character. So this game is pretty much all about how much you have invested in developing your crew members. The crew members pretty much make up if you're going to win or lose the game. So a lot of times the crew members are essential to winning or losing. So okay, you see the alchemist has gone into the room again, so it's basically unloading its fire. You see that power of that? So the fire's still burning. So you see the crew, everybody walking in that room is getting toasted. Okay, I don't know why that guy's not dying. Maybe they basically got the room repaired. So we toasted that room, and majority of the people in there are dead. Okay, I think we should be able to win this one. This guy doesn't have that great of crew members. Neither do I at the moment. I don't really have anybody too strong. He's actually hit our room over here. So basically disabling our warping. So that kind of limits our ability to cause more damage to him. Or limits his damage to us. So the whole premise is that we need the warp lane open as much as possible, because we don't have high enough characters to protect the ship and also to cause more damage at the moment. Okay, so alright, so just show you those 2 examples. I think our HP is a little bit too low, so we cannot go and continue fighting at the moment. Okay. So I got a lot. I need to sell some more of this stuff to get some more. Got too much stuff in my inventory, so way too much. So we sell some of these items. Alright, and we sell some of these to get some more HP. I mean, not HP, but these are gas. The gas helps you to level up your crew members. Okay, so that's the end of it for this video. If you have any questions, feel free to ask and leave a comment on the comment box, and then please subscribe to the channel and leave a like, and hit that bell notification for any videos that we may release in the future. Alright, so if you find this helpful, please do so. Alright.